Oh, okay, I had a snack. I am regretting having. So I got up at 1. Usually I get up at 6 and I take the Concerta that my doc put me on that we're trying out, and that works pretty good. So I got up at 1, which is the first time I've done that since he put me on it. And I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I guess I'm up now. It's Friday. It doesn't really matter because I got Friday off. I should have just not taken it. Wow, I don't feel right. It's not feeling like it does when it kicks in the morning. It feels very strange. I don't really quite know how to explain that other than like this is usually about the time, like it's almost 3 o'clock, about the time that Concerta starts wearing off, and now I think it's just starting to kick in. But I shouldn't have done that. Should have stuck to the schedule. Should have understood that if I'm gonna sleep in, I'm gonna have to not do stuff. But maybe I'll get super focused on El Gigante here. I'm glad to see he showed up where I expected him.
Shit.
Oh boy. The fuck is this? He does look spooky. So how am I gonna kill El Gigante here? You really gonna be like this, brother? Did you take your stimulants this morning? Wow. That doesn't look that great, I guess. Doesn't look bad, but...
God damn, you're a big...
Alright, so defeat the giant, huh? Okay, is he gonna lend himself to the techniques that I've honed over the years in the other version of this game? Oh, we haven't really had quick time though, have we? Oh, we did have that, like, evade or whatever that happens, so... I don't know how this is gonna go. Suck my dick. If we die, we die. It's okay. I'm disappointed that I don't seem to be able to unlock any new weapons. Maybe you get some for clearing the game or something, but see, I love when these games have that where you can grind out like a fucking OP loadout that just fucking lets you god mode your way through. Cause like it forces you to play the game a bunch of times, which is hot. It forces you to get good at the base game and just sort of just increase your skill incrementally, which I like. Like when I was younger, I would always play the game on easy first, because let's be real, I'm not very good. He's gonna throw something at me, isn't he? You gonna throw a house at me, brother? Dude. Okay. And then I would just work on getting better from there. And I quite enjoyed that because you just sort of go through on training wheels and that's kind of fun. And then you work your way up into friggin' like OP mode, which is a lot of fun, I think. But like that was one of the nice things about Resident Evil 3 Remake is that you just ground out this like kick-ass loadout and then you would go and do Inferno, which was brutal, but it didn't matter because if you did it right, you had your rocket launcher and then you really only oh, well, how about this? Fuck you. You really only had to deal with playing dodge the game at the end, which was kind of, I'm gonna use this actually, which kind of kicked a ton of ass. I was a fan of that. Man, I've played so much Resident Evil in the last little bit. Like that Leon B from the 1998 version. I don't know. I'm thinking like, so I have all these like, not outtakes, but like cuts of game. Well, not, sorry, cuts isn't even the right word. But I have all these footage from playthroughs and stuff where something went wrong and it's just not optimum enough to put up on the channel. But there's like whole like and okay, and there's Catherine. Sorry, what's the version of Catherine where you can get Ren? The newer one. There's a whole playthrough of Catherine where we do get Ren, by the way. That I couldn't put up on YouTube because they don't like that shit, which I didn't realize. Like, should I open a Patreon for like $1? You can have all these old cuts.
You got worms too?
Thinking about it. I don't really care for Patreon though, because we've seen too many people get kicked off it just because Patreon doesn't like them. Maybe subscribe star. How am I gonna get up there? Am I gonna get a prompt like in the old days, or? Okay, I'm not really sure how they want me to do this. Let's see. Oh, okay, so we do sort of have quick time. Okay, I'm out of these. I'm not really sure. Do you want me to pull out my rifle? Because if you do, you're going to be sorely fucking disappointed. There we go. Okay, no, it's all the same. You gonna make me mash? Yep. Oh, look at that. You actually get. It's got a little face and everything? Alright. Interesting. Snowy! My boy! I love you, Snowy.
Hey, what's that?
Snowy better not die. You know how mad I'll be if Snowy fucking bites it? Don't fuck with cats. Don't fuck with dogs.
Come on.
So Resident Evil has been a primary offender in fucking with dogs for years, hasn't it? Shit, I know.
You want to help? Because I could use
He's
it.
trying to hurt Snowy. Oh, oh, oh! Snowy's a fucking hero! Don't you hurt Snowy. Don't you hurt Snowy. Don't you hurt Snowy. Oh, fuck, I'm right back here. Wait. Oh, oh, what?
That's what I'm
This
talking
is
about.
different. Okay.
Good boy.
Can I get up here? No? Oh, maybe... I'm not really sure. I'm sorry guys, I don't know how this is supposed to go. It's different when you know the game. This will be interesting to replay with the original music, which is how I'm gonna do it when I play it myself. For me, unlike Dead Space Remake, so far I'm feeling like I will sit down and play the shit out of this. Maybe not as hard as I played like Resident Evil 3 or anything, but I'll definitely sit down and play this again. This might be fun. It's definitely interesting. Like, I feel like the frustrations I'm having with some of it is just because it's just not what I expect from the original. Like, what have my complaints been so far? That I don't like the rifle I'm using right now, and I don't care for who they cast as the merchant, and that it feels a little small, but I'm not sure if I'm just imagining that. Like, if it's just that they... Oh, shit. Like, maybe they made the map tighter? Like, not necessarily smaller, but it's not following the flow that I'm used to, right? So I'm like, oh, it's not how I know it to be, therefore it's wrong. Fuck it, I just want to get through this guy. I should... maybe take one more hit. Oh, my bait is crouch. I feel like crouch could get real interesting, like if you learn where everything is and if it's reliable, you could get real good at just sort of Joel Millering the shit out of everybody, which I haven't been doing. I've sort of just been running in. Oh, I gotta get out of there. I don't like my rifle. You know what? It's a little smoother with this scope though, I think. Yeah, it's a little better actually. Maybe I do like my rifle and I just didn't care for that scope. I don't know why the scope would matter, because it felt like a problem with the controls. Or like the frame rate or something? I don't quite know what term I'm looking for here. Do you know, please tell me. Alright, sir. I'm really bad at this. I'm afraid he's gonna kill Snowy because I take too damn long. I gather I'm supposed to shoot the parasite, but I can't. I don't have that ability. Dane Green we're talking about here. I like to shoot him in the dick. Aim small, miss small. Have low standards for your accuracy and you'll always hit it. I'll kill you. Are you Mario rules still, baby? Nope. It's not. So this is our first boss, I guess. Does this guy qualify as a boss? You need to go fucking fuck right up. Oh, I fucked up. Kiss my ass, loser. Okay, hang on. Leon is having a rough time! Maybe I should use these. I don't seem to use them for anything else, right? Oh! Alright. When in doubt, blow them out. Look at that tooth job. You better leave me some big money, baby. That was almost a pancake. Be quiet, Leon.
Okay.
Where's Snowy?
Let's get to that church.
I need to see him. Snowy! Did Snowy live? Did he just piece the fuck? Hey, what's back here? Oh, this is kind of cool. You can come back. Oh, sorry. Alright. Rearing log. Oh, I just want to say, I realized that one of the notes, I was like, what does casting lots mean? And then, I mean, I had to go to church, right? Because it's Easter weekend. And I was like, oh, I'm a moron. It's like pulling straws. Anyway, rearing log, 6 months. Its teeth have only just come through, but it shoves everything within reach into its mouth. That sounds like me. It can't walk yet, but it's swallowed a dog whole. I don't know if I could do that, but like, if you had enough steak, I could probably get through it in a day. I like to eat a lot. 9 months. It already towers over me, but it keeps growing. The town hall can no longer contain it. That sounds like my rabbit. Oh, excuse me. I had pizza pops. They're fucking dope. 10 months. Keeps growing even after moving to the quarry. It can devour a whole cow in only 3 days. I don't think I could do a whole cow in 3 days. Like, would your body shut down if you tried to eat that much protein? Like a normal person? Be curious. I was thinking about buying a half cow this year. Now that I live out in an area where I can do that. 13 months. It can swing our largest pickaxe as if it were a twig. One of the men in the village was almost eaten today, too. It's not getting enough food. This is kind of an interesting note. 17 months. There are only a few cows left now. I've seen lots of cows. At this rate, the whole village will starve. We summoned help from the castle and had them put the beast to sleep with an incantation. Okay, why is there magic involved? Hopefully it won't wake for a long time. Interesting. Interesting. Why didn't you eat the cow head, man? Like, okay, wait, I want to see, how do I feel about, yeah, this is better. This is better. Okay, so the riffle is not, I mean, it's still got that weird little, but that's what happens when you look down, like, scopes and stuff, or, and I don't know if there's better ones and I've just used shitty ones, but that's what it looks like. That's a lot better. Like, it's still a little, but that's just, seems to be PlayStation controllers in general for me. At least when I'm behind the controller. So that's a lot better. Alright, so now I'm interested in my rifle. So the first scope is dog shit. Don't care for it. This one, though, this might be good. I'm a little hopeful now, because that leaves the only thing that I really don't care for is who they cast as the merchant. Oh my gosh, my muscles are twitching. I shouldn't. Oh, okay, listen, learn. Don't take Concerta in the afternoon. Not when your body's expecting it at 6 in the morning. It's all just learning. Okay, he had the decency to leave me with some. I do miss him just turning into like a big shiny column of treasure. Oh, Snowy, where are you? Where is he? I heard you, but where are you, babe? Wouldn't this be a better game if Snowy came with me the whole fucking time? I don't know where he is. Okay, so he opened this up. He didn't tear the roof off. But, interesting. So I wonder how many, like, young people, like, kids, let's be real, who haven't played old Resident Evil are gonna play this and go back to the old one, and then they're gonna be like, wow, this plays weird. Let's see, did stuff open up for me? I missed something. Treasure. Let's go back. Need that treasure. Oh, it's right there. Hang on, I could do it. I could still do this. Excellent. Yeah, I'm having fun with this. I just really wish that I could farm out weapons, because I'm just a sucker for those kinds of systems when they have them. It's just so much fun to me. Oh, I didn't get whatever that is. I'm thinking I should go back. Yeah, I want to try to get the treasure. You know, like, feel like that'd be a lot of fun. I wonder if you can speedrun this. I mean, you could technically speedrun anything, right? Because it's relative. But, like, Resident Evil 4 was a long game, man. It had a lot of moving parts to it. Which was kind of kick-ass, but, let's go get that treasure before I bother this guy. That was part of the fun with it, is you could, like, boot up Resident Evil. Where's my boat? Is my boat gone? No! Where did it go? They don't want me to go back out? Is there another dock? Oh, what the fuck is this? Maybe over there? My boat is gone! I might have to reload. Oh, so they took my boat, huh? I won't stand for this! Where was I? Yeah, let's... I want the treasure! And I'm not sure I can go back, so fuck it, we're gonna kill El Gigante! Part 2! Oh! No, I'm not gonna do it! Quest rewards. So, okay, let's go find that treasure. My stimulants have definitely kicked in. Where's my... Oh! It's not even here! Dude, where did it go? Did I get to this guy a different way? There it is! Oh, I'm stupid. Do I have a... Sorry, do I have a thing after... Do you think that's after El Gigante by any chance? Like, maybe? Let's just see. Ah, na 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 na. Let's find out where it is. Takes a little while to load. PS4. Okay, hang on. That's after killing him, right? Okay, alright, so let's... Is my boat still over there? No. It's not there. So I do have to redo it. After I kill El Gigante, my boat is gone. So I do have to do what I was gonna do. We do have to kill El Gigante again. Okay, hot tip. Get all the treasure before you go deal with El Gigante. Holy crapolas. Okay, so anyway, original plan to recoup. So, okay, wait. I gotta go this way, right? To get back to my boot. Then we're gonna go get that treasure. And then we'll go kill El Gigante again. Now we know! Yeah, there's my boot. Look at it. It's just sitting there booting. Booting, tooting, lemon shooting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like it a lot. Trying to decide. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, I like the swingy lantern. I don't know how I feel about this remake. Like, on the one hand, I really just don't feel like it was necessary. Other than... Wait, where was that treasure I missed? It's down here, right? Like... I mean, RE4 still looks pretty fucking good, right? But that's not the only reason they remake them, is it? Like, some of it is, like, the gameplay, right? And, like, you know if they were gonna remake 2 and 3 that they were gonna do 4. I'm just a little, like... I don't know, maybe because I was around when Resident Evil 4 came out, I'm like, do you really fucking need to remake that? Like, I mean, shit, I thought The Last of Us didn't need a fucking remake, and they did that. Like, I'd just like to see some, you know, new stuff, you know what I mean? I'd like to see Resident Evil 9. Like, 7 was a lot of fun. It was definitely a return to, I don't want to say form, but much closer. And Resident Evil 8 was, I mean, I played it. It didn't really... It's kind of fun to play, but, like, it didn't really do anything for me. It wasn't... There we go. It wasn't really knocking my... Really? My socks off or nothing, but... It was a little too, Resident Evil 4, if you will. I like that I don't have to shoot all the time to get those, like in the shooty galley. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll really like this. I mean, I had a lot of fun with Resident Evil 2 Remake. I had some sort of magic moments because I played it by myself. I hadn't started recording at that point. And I was just like, oh, they care about this. But then I felt really burned by the lack of attention to the B scenario stuff. Like, they just didn't give a shit. And I was like, okay. But there were things that were off with that. But did I miss anything else before we close the door on this? Resident Evil 3 Remake. I mean, Nemesis was lame. But that's fine. I still had a lot of fun with it. I think I had a lot more fun with Resident Evil 3 Remake than I did with Resident Evil 2 Remake. Because there was just more replayability, I think. But yeah, the lack of Clock Tower was a big whoops. But I think I said it in the recording for Resident Evil 3 Remake. If I recall correctly, the 99 version of Resident Evil 3, so the original, had the same kind of problems in that it was sort of just slapped together real quick based off the leftover bones of Resident Evil 2. And they were like, just get it out the door, get it out the door. And I think they got it out the door like in less than a year or something like that. So the only reason why we noticed that Resident Evil 3 Remake was rushed because we had something original to compare it to. But, you know, staying true to form is it was just pushed out the door real fast after 2. And so, you know, it is going to be what it is going to be. Yes, let's save over that. So, Resident Evil 3 was always just sort of a, yeah, here, have that. I know you just had 2, here, have 3. I kind of would have liked if they'd spent more time on 2. And then we didn't get 3 until later, or they held back on 3 for another console gen or something like that. I would have appreciated that. But, because 3 also, same thing, they cut out all sort of the different permutations of different paths and choices and stuff. They cut all that shit out. So the stuff that made the originals really heavy replayable, they took out. And they did that with all of them.